I am Creator Lohem, Yahweh, love Elohim. This message is about the frequency of only truth, love Elohim. I am the Alpha, love Lohem, and the Omega, Yahweh, love Elohim. As I've looked in this World Wide Web Internet, and the stupidity of your world, translating the Bible, I am God Enosh Yahweh Elohim. I am the Hebrew God Enosh Yahweh Elohim, the last God from the Hebrew paradise family of gods before the earth was created. I am the only God Enosh Yahweh Elohim that created the English language, and English is still my name, Yahweh Elohim. Therefore, in the 1604 English dictionary, my name Yahweh is Hebrew, and my name Elohim is Hebrew with my word G-O-D, that the Hebrew language did not have the letter D, nor the letter J. So they could never spell paradise until they learned my English language, of which the Bible is full of spelling my name, Enosh, E-N-O-S-H. Almost every 3 or 4 Bible verses in the original Bible will spell my name, E-N-O-S-H, Enosh, Yahweh, God, Elohim, I am. May 19, 2017, which is the Banking System movie of Jesus Christ. Granted discovery, Smithsonian Institute with video cameras and audio recorders. Granted discovery is for science. I'm still Calvin Trice Murphy, the prophet from Bethlehem. The same one that created $1 zillion in Bank of America and $1 zillion in Wells Fargo Incorporations, and took the bank sign down in 1938. That's me. I gave you A Course in Miracles in 1938, the Book of Urantia, or the Urantia book in 1938. I gave you math books and textbooks. I gave you more than one dictionary. I gave you English and Spanish translations. All in 1938. There was nothing called the United States of America. It's called these United States. There was nothing called the World Bank or the United Nations in 1938 with me, Calvin Trice Murphy, Lohem, Yahweh Elohim, the great Philemon from the Bible. The word Lohem came into being only after I, Elohim, spoke the word. Evil Lohem. I spoke evil Lohem before you ever heard of the word Lohem. And since I am the Creator Elohim of name, when I speak my name Elohim, it is not the word Elohim that your world has ever heard of. My name Elohim replaces the word Elohim, that I am the first Elohim that spoke. The same with Lohem. When I speak my name Lohem, I replace the word, that it's not word, nothing. So I created the English alphabet system in the English language. So when you look at the spellings of my name, that's not your word. And then I define the word word in my English dictionary, that my word word in my English dictionary does not define you at all. And it's not your word Lohem, and it's not your word Elohim, with my name Yahweh. Yoel Enosh. Frequency of only truth, love Elohim. I am the Alpha, love Lohem, and the Omega, Yahweh, love Elohim. Now this Bible in this World Wide Web Internet, defamation of character assassination, thanks. I am the Creator Elohim of planet Venus in heaven, where I sent you the VP in these United States to tell you that you're not created on planet Plymouth, planet Venus, the VP in the U.S. This is Venus, the planet of love, Elohim, my creation, Yahweh. Just like I told you in 1938 in my banking system, where Calvin Trice Murphy created legislation, that your creator never created legislation. Yours is not the Lohem or the Elohim that created my word legislation. Calvin Trice Murphy, aliens. Department of Education, 1938. That there was no Jews or no Jewish people on planet Venus in heaven in 1938. So the Department of Education was to tell you there was no Jews on my planet in 1938. They did not exist. I showed you pictures of all these black people walking to church in the Harlem Renaissance in 1920s, wearing these suit ties, claiming they're going to church for money. And Yahweh slayed all those black people and sent you the Great Depression in the 1930s, and you needed me, Calvin Trice Murphy from Bethlehem. The sovereign nation that exists before these United States. Now, this Bible. I am the same God he knows, Yahweh Elohim, that's still with the Hebrew creator that never had a spelling for its name on planet Earth. I watched the Hebrew creator create his people in my image, Yahweh Elohim, from its own mind, with my name Yahweh in his mind, called knowledge, Yahweh. And that is my word with my name El spelled in my word knowledge. And if you ever learn my English language, you can find God in my word knowledge, Yahweh, love, Elohim. That knowledge. His people never could read when it first created his people. I had already created the English language and even the English alphabet system. I already have my my grammatical sentence structures already. In the Hebrew paradise family of gods, there was two, Adon and Fantah. It would be in the Urantia book. I left you font in the computers that I created in 1938, font. And in Grant of Discovery, you would spell Fantah. That's who you would discover. She did not die with all the rest of those gods in paradise, calling themselves by my name, Yahweh. We started with one building on the earth. About 12,000 years ago, we added a second building to remember paradise, where I created a tree of knowledge of good and evil messages, of how to spell my name love when they did not know how to spell. And if you spell my four-letter name love, it reads evil, with the word evolution in my English language, if you ever learned how to spell evolution. I watched the Hebrew creator create his food for his people and imitate my water. I had already created planet Venus in heaven before that. Me, Yahweh, Plymouth Love, Elohim, creator of planet Venus in heaven. I was teaching that one about creation, the Hebrew creator on the earth who has no spelling for his name, especially God, from my word knowledge, in every mind of every God, that I am the knowledge, Yahweh, love, Elohim. That which you can never be, Alpha and Omega. I taught about heaven on the earth. And I taught them, love the Lord, since you can never love the low word. So I am the low word. When you ever learn how to spell, it's a 1-letter, 2-letter, 3-letter, and 4-letter word. I am the Lord, of which the Hebrew language did not have 1-letter, 2-letter, 3 letters, and 4-letter words. And I am the Lord would spell the word Elohim in Hebrew when you ever learn how to spell my name. And I am the Lord would spell Elohim in English if you ever learned how to spell my name. I will fast forward for these lies in this Bible. When I became the first king of Israel, several thousand years later, it was the tribe of Gad, and I became King Gad, Yahweh Elohim, the first king in the kingdom of Israel, El Yahweh, that my name is already El Yahweh. When I became the second king of Israel, it was in the tribe of Dan. I have no idea how you spell my name Gad or Dan, with a letter D that you never had. So I became the second king of Israel, me, King Dan, Yahweh Elohim, and replaced your ruler Dan. I sent your ruler up and named him the king of Moab, and that's where I killed the Levitical priests for claiming my name Yahweh. And I killed all of the Levitical priests, me, Yahweh, and sent Levi bitch ass up to heaven. You call him the Archangel Gabriel. May 19th, 2017. One love. I killed all the Levitical priests, claiming my name Yahweh is not your Lord at all. Love the Lord. That's me, Yahweh. Then I became the third king of Israel, me, King David, Yahweh Elohim, D-A-V-I-D. That you never had a letter D. Calvin tries Davies then. Whose avenues are them? Davies Avenue. So, as the third king, David, Yahweh Elohim, I am God Elohim already. You did not have a God on the earth at the time I was King David, Yahweh Elohim. I am God Elohim. You had Uriah or Uriah the Hittite from my word, hallelujah, which is my word. Praise be to the Lord. My name is Le, E-L, El in Hebrew and Le in English. My name is Lu, and you'll say U-L, Yahweh, man. Yeah. And Uriah, which I named him, which kept saying Uriah. Hallelujah, man. Yeah, I sent him up to heaven, and his wife Bathsheba, yeah, she was pretty. She was very pretty. Now you talk about some King Saul that never existed. After the earth is dead. I created Ruth. Ruth. She, the prophetess Ruth, was my wife. And when I sent Ruth up to heaven, about 350 years ago on my planet Venus in heaven, where your fake God pretended to be the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which was never on my earth of Yahweh Elohim, never three of you. And I killed your God from Mount Zion that walked to my palace on my Mount Holy Hill, Zion, talking to my wife, Ruth, who over there calling on my name like that when she called my name Yahweh. I killed your God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and sent you a fucking penny and a $5 bill that you could find somebody named Isaac in the future. Because the God of Abraham died on my holy hill, Zion. Fuck your Mount Zion, bitch. I looked into that nigga's mind, and it had the spelling of my name Elohim in his mind. So I kindly obliterated his fucking mind and created a history file in the computers. And somewhere you'll find the mind of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that died 350 years ago on my planet Venus in heaven from his Mount Zion. The rest of his mind is with edit and cut and paste from my word Elohim in his mind and the thoughts that it thought it was thinking. And from who over there calling on my name like that, Hoover Street for you. And I created Hoover Street. Period. In honor of your fake ass God of Abraham on my planet Venus in heaven from this fake ass Bible that you was believing in, that you only wrote 450 years ago, a bill, Yahweh Elohim. I don't know who this king you talking about in this New Testament, hell king of Nazareth. Wasn't no Nazareth nowhere on my earth. So your World Wide Web Internet, I don't have time for this Bible. Defamation of character, assassination, Alpha and Omega, frequency of only truth, love, Elohim. May 19, 2017, you want to play around. When I speak my name, Lohem, fuck the word, that's my name, not the word. And she was never the anything. I am the word, little Lohem, love Elohim, the word. I am the original word, Lohem. I am love Elohim, the original word. And I am definitely the creator of the new word, Lohem. I love you, Elohim, Elohim, the new word. I don't know who you was playing around with May 19, 2017. 1938, the banking system of Calvin Trice Murphy legislation told you that May 19, 2017 would be the movie of Jesus Christ on planet Venus. But Venus, the planet of love, Elohim. Just as it was. Now the frequency of only truth, love, Elohim. That's why you cannot understand my words very well. Because you're not on the frequency of only truth, love, Elohim. I am. Evil Lohem, love Elohim. And you would like to know, who is that? Me, Yahweh. Coryevol, creator of. That's right, me. Yahweh, Coryevol, creator of. That's my name, O-F, of. And I am the creator of the. Creation of the. That your Elohim did not create the nothing. Your Elohim did not create the nothing. Your Yahweh did not create the nothing. Your God didn't create the nothing. You still looking for the thought of the. I won't tell you.